Success leaves breadcrumbs. What's up? It's Rob Cressy, and I want to jam about a quote that I love that can help you on your journey, and that is, success leaves breadcrumbs. So what in the world does this mean? Well, on the journey to create whatever it is that you want, there is likely to be a trail of nuggets of wisdom, aka breadcrumbs, from other people who have already accomplished that can help you along on your journey. So for this, you need to be aware of your inputs and what it is others are sharing that you can then implement in your own business and in your world. And for me, this is something that I learned right away in my entrepreneurial journey when I audited the success habits of the most successful people. I was like, all right, I want to know their habits and routines and ways of being and ways of thinking and what are they doing? That way I can implement it in my own journey. And so often I noticed things were showing up over and over again. These high achievers woke up early. Fitness was a big part of what they do. They read, they meditated, all of these little habits and routines. And I'm like, wow, I am currently not doing any of this. If I want to accomplish the things like they do, maybe I should consider this. And I think this is an important key, because just because someone says they do something doesn't mean you need to do it. But I would like for you to open up your mind to possibilities and say, all right, well, what if I tried that on for myself and see how I like it? Because the breadcrumb is someone saying, I am doing this and I've seen a positive result. Maybe you should consider it for yourself. And I think one of the ones that stands out to me the most was around meditation. I probably heard 50 different people say meditation was very valuable for them until I got to the point where I said, listen, Rob, you are an idiot if you don't listen to all of these people you aspire to do things like who say meditation is good for them. Why don't you give it a try? Because internally I was like, you know what? I just don't relate to this woo-woo sort of stuff. Meditation was new to me. But guess what? Finally, I had to hear something over and over and over again, those breadcrumbs. So I ask you, what are those breadcrumbs that have been left in front of you that you are resisting? How many times do you need to hear something before you take action on it? As I've matured, I've gone from hearing breadcrumbs 1 time, 2 times, 10 times, 50 times to really shortening that cycle because my antennas are up a lot more. I have active listening where I'm saying, all right, what can I do to get better? What are the possibilities of things that I can try and that I can create? And it is something that has served me so well, because oftentimes we think that we need to create everything ourselves. We have to live in so much action. We have to do so many things, and it's going to be so hard. Or you could listen to some others and the possibilities that they share and say, hey, this worked for me along on my journey. Maybe this can help you. And the reason I wanted to share this is because I've got my Prolific Creator Workshop coming up on Thursday, July 29th at 12 p.m. Eastern. And it is going to be chock full of breadcrumbs that I've learned over the last 15 years on becoming a prolific creator. To sort of break this down a little bit, what are some of those breadcrumbs? Number 1, mindset. What are the ways of thinking and being that you can show up as that can help you create whatever it is that you want? This can be content, or this can be your business, your relationship, your life, anything. It's about the creation of it. How can you think along those lines? And with that, we've also got overcoming fear and obstacles and self-limiting beliefs. Is it sexy? No. But is it the number one thing holding most people back? 100%, myself included. I've had to do so much work internally on overcoming my own self-limiting beliefs, the things that stop me from taking action to do the things that I want to do. After that, let's talk about some video. Video is one of the biggest opportunities for people who want to create. Why? There's a big opportunity to be able to build relationships and hear and feel emotion from someone. You can also deliver a ton of value like this video or a podcast. But so often I hear, Rob, I'm just not comfortable on video, or videos not for me. And I want to help break those beliefs by sharing some of the breadcrumbs that I've learned over the course of publishing 1,000 videos and thousands of podcasts. So many of these things are just little micro breadcrumbs that when you implement them, you're like, wow, your world just changes. And then on top of that, having some Q&A dialogue so you can ask what's on your mind so I can help you on yours. Success leaves breadcrumbs everywhere. The key is for you to, 1, be open to receiving them, and 2, have your antennas up and always be looking for them. And with the content you consume like this, you're on the right path. Find the people who inspire you or who are doing things like you want to do, because they will be leaving breadcrumbs all over the place that when you decide to bring them in and take action on them, amazing things will happen. So if you're interested in joining us for the live experience in the How to Be a Prolific Creator workshop, go to robcressy.com, or I'll drop a link in the notes below. Sending tons of good vibes your way.